Hello, good morning and welcome back on the Breakfast Club. You're with me, Eleanor Blah, and as promised earlier, we have a special guest here with us, none other than Head of Corporate Affairs of Standard Chartered Bank Malaysia, Nurliza Kamarudin. Good morning, Nurliza.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us this morning.
Yes,
and we're very glad that you'd be able to share with us about the KL Marathon. Can you tell us a little bit about Run for a Cause? What is Run for a Cause?
Run for a Cause this year, this is the third year that we're doing Run for a Cause for the KL Marathon. It's actually, Run for a Cause will actually give runners an avenue to donate some funds into the charities that they want to donate to.
I see. So it's not just like, usually when you go for a marathon, you just sign up and you just pay, I don't know, 60, 80 or whatever it is for whatever category that you're using, and then you can go and run. How is this different?
This is different because, you have a choice. You can just run because you want to run the marathon,
that's right.
Or you can run to raise funds for your charity.
How do you raise funds?
Every kilometer you can get people to actually pledge and say that, for example, if Ben Ibrahim is running.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
I think Ben is pledging this right as well.
Yeah, he's pledging it. So all you have to do is just put in money for Ben to run, and of course that. You can choose the charity that you want.
I see. Yeah. Okay. Does the Run for a Cause work in the same way? Do you do all the four? There are a couple of categories,
yes.
right? What are the kilometers that you can do?
42.
42, which is the full marathon.
Full marathon. Half marathon, 21 kilometers.
Okay.
You have 10.
10. Okay.
And 5.
And 5. So 5 is the fun run, right?
Yeah, fun run, yeah.
Fun run, right?
Fun run, yeah,
okay. So there's 5 kilometers, there's 10 kilometers, there's 21 kilometers, and 42 kilometers, which is the full marathon run.
Yep.
Okay. So for Run for a Cause, is it still the same? You do all those?
Yes, you can do all those. Any category. You can even run 10 kilometers and say that you want to pledge, 10,000 ringgit to Standard Chartered Trust Fund, for example.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. So it's just a pledge. So there's no limit in terms of amount. So how do you donate? How do you make the donation?
You can actually do the pledges through the website or the Facebook.
Okay.
And
the website would be at www.kl-marathon.com.
Yep. And of course, there's another avenue, corporate. We have the corporate challenge where the corporates can also pledge to donate to any of the 6 beneficiaries.
Okay, so it doesn't mean that you have to go and run if you pledge.
Yeah, doesn't have to.
Okay, who are the 6 beneficiaries that you can choose from?
Okay, you have Standard Chartered Trust Fund, of course.
What does Standard Chartered Trust Fund do?
Standard Chartered Trust Fund was formed in 2005.
Okay.
We actually looked at HIV and blind, and of course youth, health and education. So
youth, health and education, right.
So last year for Standard Chartered Trust Fund, we actually raised money for our 330 HIV infected kids.
Oh, excellent.
So they are under our wings, which is under the Standard Chartered Pediatric Fund.
Okay.
And then also benefit about 1,800 people for their eyes.
I see.
And for preventing blindness.
All right.
So those are the things that we actually channel the money to. For the 6 charities, we have the Standard Chartered Trust Fund.
Right.
We have the Malaysia AIDS Foundation.
The
Malaysia Association of Blind. We have YAWA, which is environmental, autism, and of course the Cancer Society.
Cancer Society.
Yeah.
So any one of the 6 that you're interested in, you can pledge towards them.
Yes, you can.
Okay, excellent. So how much funds do you expect to gain from this?
Okay, last year we got about last 2 years it's an accumulation of about 900,000.
900,000.
Yeah,
wow.
Last 2 years. We want to break the record, and of course
break the $1 million.
People actually come and donate more.
Okay.
So we have, as of now, we have about 200,000 pledges.
200,000 pledges already.
And marathon is coming, so please come and donate and pledge.
Yes, we are hoping for more people to come forward.
Yeah.
Will this be a springboard to other events that you foresee? Besides KL Marathon, what is Standard Chartered planning to do for I'm sure you're working with the NGOs for more than just the KL Marathon. Is there other things?
Because if you look at under the CSR banner of Standard Chartered, we have like 4 courses that we go to. One is financial literacy program.
Financial literacy.
Which we have about 130 schools under our wing. Then we have the 330 HIV infected kids, which is under the Standard Chartered Trust Fund. And of course under our HIV, Living with HIV program. Under our Saints Believing program, we have about 3,000 kids that's under our wing, which we actually create braille books for these children, which is now placed in libraries, braille books. And of course we have the environment program, which under UNEP, plant trees around Malaysia.
Yes, I think I've seen that one.
Yeah, that was last year.
Yes.
If you run, you actually pledge to plant one tree.
Pledge a tree if you run.
Yeah, okay. That's kind of...
That's a nice, sort of tie-up.
Yep, it is. It is.
And also, I think Standard Chartered has always also been involved in like sporting events, like rugby, running, Liverpool, and stuff like that. You want to tell us a bit more about that as well? Something is coming up recently as well.
Yes. I think you're excited. Yes, everybody's excited, and I think it's part and parcel of brand. You know, because we believe in it. We believe in sports because we believe in teamwork. We believe in going the distance.
Yes.
We believe in perseverance, and all that is part and parcel of sports, right?
That's exactly like the ads that I've seen. It's it's really good. I actually thought the Standard Chartered ads are really amazing this time around. Yes, here for good.
Yeah.
So yes, perseverance sports, all about that. And that's part of the plan of going towards sports.
Not really. And at the moment we have two, which is football and of course the marathon. And we are excited on both. When you talk about the marathon, it's slightly different because marathon actually talk about 50,000 people in one space, and everybody can come and join in a marathon. But when you talk about one sporting event, there will be 11 or 13 players that actually get involved in one particular match and stuff. So the marathon works a slightly different way than other sports.
Than a sport, because it's a different focus as well. One gets everyone involved, and the other one, it's sort of like a going for excellence kind of thing.
Right. Okay. Everybody can run.
Yes, everybody can run. I have actually tried out the marathon, and maybe it's not my thing, but I think everybody should give it a try.
Yeah, they should.
Are you running in this
I
marathon?
will be running because
42?
No, it's our event, so chances I'll be running 42 kilometers.
Wow.
Maybe not the whole 42 kilometers, maybe just around Dataran Merdeka.
Okay.
But definitely I'll be running.
Wow, but 42 kilometers is a huge feat if someone completes
if someone can do it. It's not easy. It's not easy, and you need to be really fit in order for you to run 42 kilometers.
Okay. We do have some prizes to give away for our viewers. We teased them earlier. We have this Timex, kindly sponsored by none other than Timex itself. They are today's giveaway. It's sponsored by Timex, the official timer, right, for Standard Chartered KL Marathon. So we have two prizes to give away. 2 lucky winners who will answer correctly. Will win the Timex. Let's show them what it looks like. It's really cool. It's orange in color.
Yeah, it's nice.
So you could possibly be running at the marathon with one of these watches. It's gorgeous looking. So if you want to be 2 of the lucky winners, all you have to do is to answer a simple question. How long is a marathon in kilometers? I think we've talked about this numerous times, and you said that you might be trying it out for that distance. Okay, so it is actually called the Ironman Sleek 150 lap watch with tap screen technology. So I hope this watch keeps runners running on a steady pace, and they will keep steady and go towards the finish line. So you could be the one to take away this special watch. So tell us a little bit about the KL Marathon. Any tips for the aspiring marathon runners? What should they do? What should they wear? If the first timer want to, they really wanted to try it out. This really exciting is part of that. Everybody can run. What should they look out for? What should
I think they should hydrate themselves.
Okay.
They need to be able to. I always tell people you can run, but if you feel tired, stop. If you feel tired, drink or walk.
That's right.
Try to finish it if you can, but if you can't, nobody's going to blame you.
Yes, that's right.
So it's all part and parcel of keeping healthy. So if you're going to run, you want to run because you want to be healthy, then just run and know your limits.
That's it. You're knowing your limits. Are there medical people on standby, for ambulances for those who...
Every 4 kilometers.
Every 4 kilometers?
Every 4 kilometers. Because at the end of the day, everybody's responsible, for their health. So if you feel that you can't go at the end of the distance, for example, if you want to run 42 kilometers and you realize that you can only run 30 kilometers, then just run 30 kilometers. Yeah,
do what you can. Like you said, nobody's going to blame you for running a little bit less. Are you doing any preparations for the marathon? Are you doing any, pre-run-ups?
Pre-run-ups to the marathon?
Yes.
Well, the training is, if you are a real marathon runner, if you want to run 2 hours and 15 minutes, that's the...
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the record actually?
That's about 2 hours 16 minutes for Malaysia, 42 kilometers. So if you want to run that, you need to train 120 kilometers per week.
130 kilometers per week? Oh my god, I'm tired listening about
So their speed is about 20 kilometers per hour.
Wow.
If you can do that, then
there's a chance.
Chances are you can just win the marathon and any other marathon around the world.
There are prizes that are up for grabs at the KL Marathon as well, yes?
Of course, yes.
Okay, so there you go. Train hard if you're really looking to beat the 2 hours and 16
minutes,
2 hours and 16 minutes. It's no easy task. Yeah, you go. I think a lot of people are coming from all over the world to come and attend this marathon. Yes?
Yeah, this year is fantastic because last year we have about 46 nationalities, countries.
How many people have you signed up so far?
So far we have about nearly, I think 18,000.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay.
So we have, so if you're looking at, there's about 70 nationalities.
70 nationalities running?
70 nationalities this year.
Okay, so therefore if you are one of those, please look out for it. You may have this handy to win. Send us your answer. We have Timex watches to give away. You could be running to the finish line in one of these fabulous little watches. Thank you very much, Nurliza, for joining us. And
thank you.
Please pledge. Ben Ibrahim has one of those sites for you to pledge to for Run for a Cause. You could pledge to one of the 6 NGOs that you guys have signed up with as well. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's all for the Breakfast Club. We'll see you next time around.